Hello! We've gone full circle. We're reviewing the very first movie we reviewed on this shit channel here. Yeah! The Snyder Cut. I can't believe it. It's here. How are we gonna even structure this?
Yeah, where do you want to begin?
There's nothing to spoil because the movie came out like 20 years ago. It's the same exact movie.
There's only like one real spoiler.
Martian Manhunter's in it. Fuck off. He's both scenes he's in fucking sucks. He looked like handsome Squidward.
You get Darkseid more. You have the action. They'll have like blood splatters. They say fuck twice. So this movie really stretches the boundaries of what filmmaking can be.
So when Justice League ends, which is 2 hours long, in the Snyder Cut, you just meet J.K. Simmons. You ask yourself, this 2 hours of this 4-hour movie that I watched, like what was added that really impacted me in a way that made me care about the characters more? Did anything change in my opinion of the movie or how the movie feels overall? The answer is a fucking no. Obviously the cinematography here is better. Snyder's doing his thing, just excessive fucking shots that just never end. He has no self-control when it comes to filming. Every shot that he takes is his favorite shot.
And it's gonna be in the film.
Yeah, it's just the Justice League with a shinier coat of paint. It's just 2 hours longer.
This could segue into one of our other big problems, the slow motion. I think the slow motion was the biggest contributing factor to the movie's length. Dude, I wish I was joking when I said that.
So we understand this man just likes slowing things down. That's fine, you know? That's okay. So this is for example, the Amazonian scene when Steppenwolf takes the cube. The whole time when this bitch is running down this fucking tunnel, it's never in real time. So 100% is like normal speed. He's filming the whole thing like at 90%. So even when she's running, it's just like slow. And then he'll slow it down even more and then bring it back up to like 90. Kills the momentum or the urgency of the escape. You're supposed to be like, oh my god, he's right there. Again, he just has no self-control anymore.
CGI was consistently inconsistent and fucked.
The CGI skyboxes, man, like it was so jarring. Like the beginning of the movie, he meets Aquaman, right? It's like a beautiful area. It's like real. It's a fucking real goddamn place. And then it cuts to like Cyborg, whatever the fuck, and it's just like it's fake. And he'll sometimes mesh it with like real surroundings, and it just makes everyone look fucking out of place.
Like, I remember the Flash when he's going home, the fake train and the fake.
Yeah, dude, there's no consistency here.
Like, I remember the Forrest Gump piano with Superman was remembering.
Yeah,
I remember.
The things that you would want them to expand on, they don't. Bullshit scenes that don't really do anything for the characters except just literally just putting them on the screen more. Zack Snyder isn't a good writer, and this proves it. Like, Batman's a fucking idiot.
I don't even want to talk about Batman, because I fucking hated him in every scene he was in.
Batman was terrible in Justice League, but he's terrible in this movie too. The problem is that you see him for another 2 fucking hours, so it's very obvious. He asks like the dumbest questions. Like, they go down to the tube to like find Cyborg's dad. They go to the railroads, like he knows where he's going. First thing he says when he gets down there, where are we? He's so stupid. And he's supposed to be the most experienced Batman. Like, he's been Batman for 20 years or whatever. What happened to the Batman from Batman vs Superman where he's like kind of confident and intimidating? Yeah. Here, he's like a fucking little baby boy, chunky muffin man.
Alfred's closer to being Batman than Bruce Wayne in this movie. Alfred's making all the technology. Bruce Wayne doesn't do anything. That's Bruce Wayne for the whole movie.
Fucking surface level. There's no real dynamics to anything. The only good line of it was the joke with like Cyborg where he says Wonder Woman's 5,000 years old. But even then it's like so happy. Like, Superman's my hero.
Yeah, remember when Cyborg's dad dies? Like, the flash behind him? Oh my god. It's just...
Yeah. Obviously this review is more just a rant because we already reviewed this movie. Alright, let's talk about the story. Okay, the plot is the same, it's just longer and it looks prettier consistently, you know? So even though the music is more distracting than it was in Justice League, at least with Whedon one, it was like so generic, it kind of just like fell in the background. Exactly. Zack was just mixing so much music, the constant new Amazonian, like every time
there's a few Mercedes product placement ad. There's just a quick 5-second ad. Bruce Wayne starts his car.
Music. There's no flow to the editing of the music here. Like Aquaman, like remember that whole scene? It cuts to him like slow-mo walking to a bridge with like waves.
The music,
and the music is like, he's like so
my
sad.
god, yeah,
he's so drinking. And then the waves hit the screen, right? And it's like the laziest transition to him already like swimming. Like, they didn't even like dive. At least Willem Dafoe was in it and he had like long hair.
Yeah, Dafoe looked much better in this.
No director could come and save this because the underlying issue is that this movie came out way too fucking early. Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and just all the way up to Justice League. It just doesn't work. The acting is so just flaccid. Remember that whole scene in the original where like there's like they had like arguments, you know, like Wonder Woman like pushes Batman, like kind of fucks up his like shoulder or whatever. Like, none of that was there. Like Zack just gets rid of that kind of tension drama shit. I think I finally clicked it in my head. I think I finally can explain this. In the Snyder Cut, all the extended scenes, they're just telling you the same thing, just again. Those scenes aren't new because they don't progress the character in any new ways. Like, oh, Aquaman's super drunk. He's like, he drinks a lot more than you thought from Justice League. Cyborg's, he's such a monster. Like he's
Batman's really fucking dumb.
Yeah, like that wasn't shown in Justice League. All the new scenes are just retellings of the same thing. They just show the same character traits.
Oh, the Superman yell in the beginning of the movie, the sound, the sonic waves.
It started out cool.
It was cool.
And then it just shows the entire Earth. Again, Zack just doesn't know when to quit. So remember that whole scene, you know, everyone's like, oh, the fucking future shit, desolate. So Zack just interjects it at the very end of the movie. The very end is a dream sequence. It's just so lazy, you know, just shoehorns Jared Leto. It was just Jared Leto talking.
No, it was Jared Leto. He had no voice change at all.
They took out his best line. The one fucking line.
And Darkseid, like when he first shows up, he fights for 30 seconds and then just gets fucking murdered.
Yeah, his ass kicked by a little Instagram bodybuilder model fucking loser. Like his little bug boys are carrying him off to his little stupid plane. He's like just laying there, oh, I've been defeated. And everyone just retreats.
Fuck, dude. It tries to fix things. It tries to set up for the future, but you don't care about the future because you don't care about any of these characters.
Like, Cyborg was the best character. He was the most fleshed out. Like,
he had an actual
well-rounded.
You cared for him the most out of everyone. Just like you did with Justice League. I see a lot of people are liking this movie. Like, I don't know how.
I think just so many people are just caught up in the romanticism of Zack Snyder.
There's been so much hype for this Snyder Cut for years, and that's finally out.
And like when
it can't be bad.
I can't get over Batman, and I can't get over the fucking soundtrack of this movie and the slow motion. So excited for Robert Pattinson's Batman now because of the Batman that is currently being portrayed.
Here's a positive. Like Steppenwolf was a lot better. His voice acting, the mixing, he was like very loud and prominent. I was like, awesome.
Loud and clear.
He looked good, even though I think his armor. He just reminded me of the villain from the first Thor movie. If you guys remember that fucking stupid movie, he was actually like a villain. And it makes sense.
And he has more personal characteristics, emotions, serving Darkseid. He has his reasons. So thanks, Zack.
Thanks for fixing that villain that was all the way down here and bringing him up to like right here. I really appreciate you fucking saved the movie. Everything counterbalances. So he fixes Steppenwolf, but then he makes Darkseid look like a fucking bitch. So he just like goes back down. The movie looks better, but then it's filled with slow-mo and stupid editing choices. At least Justice League was so fucking bad, you just like laugh at it all the time. Like it was so jarringly stupid. This movie, like we were laughing a lot too, but it was just also just like actual pure disappointment. Imagine spending 4 hours and just telling this story, right? 4 hours? I'm pretty sure our Justice League review went into like more depth about like.
You got the bad guy Steppenwolf. He's searching for some boxes.
Let me edit. This is really gonna be. I'm gonna add 3 boxes out. It took me 2 hours.
So I'm just glad it's over with. I don't have to hear about the Snyder Cut underground for 3 years. You got it. There it is, and it sucked. So thanks.
People are just gonna be lying to themselves.
I know. They always do that. Infinity War, Endgame, Star Wars 2. Release it. We get all the hate in the fucking world, and then 1 year goes by, and tables are completely turned.
So I watched it again like on TV and I just realized this really sucks. I'm glad Zack Snyder exists. Like I'm glad he's alive. Clearly a director, which I will always respect and appreciate. Glad it came out. Like I'm glad he got to do what he did. I just wish the movie was fucking good and worth being an extra 2 hours because it just wasn't. Can we talk about Flash real quick? Fuck, I'm Zack Snyder. Like what am I gonna make Flash do? I'm gonna make him just run in a goddamn circle for the entire fight. He gets shot by a fucking bug who's been watching for like 2 days apparently. And, like,
he's going faster than the speed of light, don't forget.
So he halts Flash, he can't speed up anymore. Whole thing of him running in circles is obsolete. He can get shot, heal, and then stand still, face through a fucking explosion, and still run through the explosion so fast that he goes back in time and stops it from happening. Lazy writing.
There is a point in the movie though that if you pause it just right, you get some cool Wonder Woman cheeks. It's solid.
I guess that was the R rating.
So keep an eye out there, perverts. How'd you feel about the camera work on the Joker? Out of focus? Like, it was kind of cool.
That's the only time Ben Affleck looked like Batman. I was like, oh, there's Batman. Yeah, they had a focus. Jared Leto was just kind of whatever. I did like how he had like just 1,000 police badges on his like
and like sheriff and shit. I want to know the history between those two characters and like killing Robin. That is far more interesting than anything that Zack Snyder or anyone else is gonna come along and do in this fucking universe.
And that should have happened before Batman vs Superman. That should have been in between, you know, another Man of Steel movie because We only had one movie with him and Lois Lane, and we're supposed to fucking care. They had one movie and then Batman vs Superman, and then he dies. Like, I'm supposed to fucking feel like emotional.
Yeah, you're supposed to understand that this is the biggest love ever.
There's no rating here. I know you might be disappointed. Just watch our Justice League review. This is 4 hours long. This was a literal meme for 2 years. It either makes you happy and you liked it or you didn't, all right? Could you argue, yeah, is better than Whedon's? Yeah, I guess, but I am beyond disappointed with this, honestly.
I didn't ask for it.
So I'm expecting a lot of you guys will like it. I don't understand how. Let us know.
I don't know. Frame ratings are pretty above average intelligence. If you did truly love this movie and you're like, man, that is the fucking Justice League, brother, let us know.
I think it's a mixture of like the fandom and stuff and just like the hate of Justice League, like the hate of Whedon. The love for Snyder is so high that like so easy to overlook things, I think.
Oh, Superman was in a black suit though, dude!
That's the kind of superficial shit that just you're gonna hear and you're gonna be like, dude, that doesn't mean the movie's fucking good. Thank you for watching our self-indulgent review of a very self-indulgent movie.
Apologize for the ramblings, but
we'll see you guys later. We love you. Thanks for coming back to us. Have a good night, and
guys.
God bless Zack Snyder. Thanks for coming back.
God bless his daughter.
Oh man. Call back.
Oh man. Okay, come here.
Are we recording?
Suck me off.
Fuck! Alfred, where are we?